Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Rafa here. I hope that you are all doing well. If you thought I was getting whiplash from going back and forth, well, I'm about to go back even further than I have ever been. This is 2017. SB19 have not debuted yet. This is a different lineup. I am intrigued. So I have very recently just discovered Press Hit Play. A member of Press Hit Play, JP, is a part of this lineup. I'm going to hear him sing this song, a song that I am very familiar with, a song that I believe belongs to SB19, that introduced me to SB19, that I keep claiming is my most favourite SB19 song. My mind is already blown and I've not even heard anything yet. All I want to know is Stell going to be hitting those high notes, because imagine if he isn't. Let's take it back to January 2023, when I first watched that first performance of SB19. If Ken hadn't have been there, you know that I love all five of them equally. I would never have fallen in love with SB19 the way that I have. Ken's voice, that foghorn that I kept referring to, was incredibly vital, was so important for me falling in love with SB19. I can't even begin to imagine him not being a part of that final lineup, him not being the first voice that I heard when I put that video on earlier this year. I don't want to believe it. So this must be Rafa. When you hear that, when you know that that belongs to SB19, and part of it is SB19, does your heart automatically ache for the other members? I am just longing to hear those other three voices that are part of this song. Oh wow. This is so different. SB19, I am not your strongest 18. I want to burst into tears. Firstly, I am so proud that Stell, this was pre-debut, this was before this song was even what it is today. And he hit that note. That was probably the sharpest he has ever hit it. But I'm so incredibly proud of him. And I'm glad that the audience reacted to it as well, because he is deserving of that. He's always deserving of that. Isn't it interesting when you hear something that's not quite finished, and in comparison to today? And actually, what I am going to do, I've got an SB19 performance of this lined up that I've not watched previously, just for comparison. So it's it's unfinished, it's unworked, and you see that actually Stell and Pablo switch a few parts, and it works incredibly well as it is today. And those additional harmonies that they put in, and the way that Ken's voice is there all the way throughout, all of that feels really missing. The song feels somewhat empty. It sounds like just another ballad, but when SB19 sing it, it sounds like a really powerful vocal group singing it. This song, you know, I say it every single time, is incredibly special. It's always going to be really, really special for me, because it was the first time I heard them. And from that exact precise moment, I fell in love with them. And there's just no looking back from that. I do want to go back and listen to Stell again, because he was spectacular. Is it even before this? I'm really glad that I'm in charge of what I'm doing, because the performance that I did have lined up, I'm going to scrap that. Do you know what I'm going to do? I've been wanting to watch the vlog that the boys have put together for the Round Festival, and I just didn't know how I was going to piece it together with anything. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to match this to that performance, that very first performance that I watched. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to load that Tilaluha performance from the Round Festival, and then line up the vlog, and let's go through this journey of polishing that rough diamond. I watch this like every day. I'm not lying. That's better.
Di mapigil ang luha sa aking mata. Paano nga ba? Paano nga ba? Paano nga bang limutin ka? Kung sa puso ko ika'y nag-iisa. Di ba na ako'y umaasa? Tama bang nadarama para sa'yo, sinta? Bakit nga ba? Bakit nga ba? Bakit nga ba mahal kita? Kung sa puso mo'y mayroon ang iba. Unti-unting lanurin ang aking nadarama. O buhos ng ulan, wag nang tumila pa.
Wow.
Paano nga ba mapapawi? Labis na pagdurusa. Kung wala mang pag-asa, turuan mo naman akong limutin ka. Kahit na ulay tumila na,
Oh my goodness.
aking matay patuloy pa. Ano nga ba? Ano nga ba? Ano nga bang magagawa? Kung hanggang ngayon'y mahal pa rin kita.
They are always this good, but I feel like this is a real pinch me moment. This is extra, extra special, and I will forever be grateful that this was the performance that I was introduced to SB19 with. I never watched a music video, I watched a live performance, and they sounded like this. The quality was like this, and they looked like this. Like, I was smitten from the first time I laid my eyes on them and on Stell. So many of you go back to this video, and every single time you go and you leave me a comment, it reminds me of that moment. And I really did fall in love with him from the first time he came up on the screen. I was just sold. Oh, Ken.
Kasabay ng pagtila ng darama.
Oh my God, Ken.
Unti-unting lunurin ang aking nadarama. Unti-unting lunurin ang aking nadarama. O buhos ng ulan, huwag nang tumila pa. Paano nga ba mapapawi? Labis na pagdurusa, buong malamang pag-asa. Turuan mo naman akong limutin ka.
The way that all of their voices are captured in this performance is spectacular. In that last, 20 to 25 seconds, I could hear each and every voice, every single harmony. The way that you can feel Ken throughout this performance is unbelievable. And that's why I'm saying to you that if Ken does not sing this song is absolutely incomplete. It's so important to have that vibration right at the bottom because it fills it right. You get the clarity and the sharpness of Stell's voice right at the very top, and it's sealed all the way around with Ken's baritone, with that heaviness. And all of their textures. I mean, Josh sounded incredibly strong there. And actually, if I'm thinking about all of these performances that I've seen of this song, Stell hitting that high note, he did it with such ease. He had just melted into this song by this point that he performed this. He hit that high note without even thinking about it. And I think perhaps that's why I was so blown away, because they were singing it like it was nothing. But actually, try and sing this song and you'll realize it's actually quite tricky, especially when you try to replicate all 5 of those voices, because they are so different that you end up trying to do all these different voices and it's near impossible. Seriously, I never want to hear anybody cover the song because it's not gonna give me the same flavor as this. Basically, this song, this performance, these boys are incredibly special to me, and I'm just so grateful that I get to do whatever the hell I want and rewatch this with you because I love it so much. Now I can finally watch that behind the scenes vlog. Should we go?
Music
oh my
recording.
God, I can't believe I've left it this long to watch this.
Ready, SB? In
They're always
3,
ready.
2, 1.
What
and
a question.
Action.
Show me their beautiful faces. Oh, I love these outfits so much.
For the Round Festival, we'll be performing
Helling
5 songs. So 3 dance songs po and 2 ballads kasi we want to show syempre yung both skills namin sa singing and dancing. It's on. Mo.
Yeah,
Ah, 10
Ken.
ba initial grind? Ah, grind ba ang 10?
9:30 kasi. Pero kaya hindi mo yung bibitawan.
Ah, so super late na pala.
Oh no! I love his makeup. You can see it more here.
Supposedly kasi pupunta kami ng Korea, kaso meron na naman bagong variant ng COVID, so na-cancel yung plans.
It worked out for the
At
best.
ngayon namin isi-shoot. Laban lang, dire-diretso yung schedule namin.
Always.
Ilang araw na kami walang tulog, pero carry naman before Christmas.
It's our first time to perform actually here sa CCP. So, nakaka-excite din kasi it's part of ng Filipino culture. So, as a representative, so ayun po, we're happy to be here.
Wow.
Hindi, 30 lang din sa akin. 3 lang ako. Anong F-top?
Dahil ikaw na aking mata, mundo'y nag-iwan.
Mark, wala lang sa India. Hindi, ba't maling check? 1, 2, yeah.
Stunner.
Ika'y nakikita, di mapigil ang luha sa aking mata. Paano nga ba ang limutin ka kung sa puso ko ika'y nag-iisa?
Everything about Ken is just an entire attack on the human population on this earth. Here we go. Is it showtime?
Sige, let's take it from the space. Place muna tayo. So,
This is our zone! Hi, I'm Stell. I'm Pablo. I'm Josh. I'm Ken. I'm Justin. And we are SB19! Mabuhay! Hello, ASEAN. Annyeonghaseyo, Korea. And hello to the rest of the world. We are SB19 from the Philippines, and we are very happy to represent our country in the 2021 Round Festival.
Cutie baby. Stella, you're not going to talk to us? Especially when you look like this.
okay. For balance, we can do it again. But for the dance ko, mamaya. We'll take it one.
No wonder he looks drop dead gorgeous because he was pumping out. I seriously think those outfits are like highlighting everything that they do. They literally look like they're glowing. So the dance moves, the lines, everything about it, they're just, this is peak.
Tulis lang art tip.
I can't wait for
Thank you po.
the 2023 version and what will they perform?
Para sa what lagyan
Gento probably. It's a shame it's just one song.
Clown! Cause the boss now, I just turned the world upside down and y'all can't quit thinking cause you don't know how I did it. Now to kick it round how.
Stand by. Cameras. Cameras rolling. Ready, sir? Ready, SB? Playback music. In 3, 2, 1, action!
Girl Festival 2021!
Oh,
Here we are SB19. Are you ready? You go. Nagsimula na pero wala na akong balak na tapusin. Di ibig sabihin magtitinapos ako ihinto na rin. Alam ko naman na di ako pinakaano magaling. Got no business with all of you please. Yesterday's a bit better in. Lahat ng aking pasira itindahan ko. Kahit saan ba ako mapunta, huwag sa lupa aking goma. Hindi na wala. Para ang bandera, para nasa puso na ang katama.
the piece that what is, when I first watched that performance, it didn't mean that much to me because I didn't understand the depth of the song and actually what this whole situation, where they're actually performing. I didn't understand what this would have meant to them. Having that understanding, like, this is a really, really important moment for them, and they performed like absolute beasts. Those shoes would have been slippery. If it was drizzling, the stage would have been a bit slippery.
Bakap tayo. Bakap na. Bakap. No swiping. Sabayan niyo ako. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Oh, man.
Oh, it's so dreamy.
Paano tayo pupunta kung hindi natin alam kung paano pupunta?
Magtatanong tayo sa mga...
Sino ang tatawagin natin?
Kuya Kim.
I'm so done with you. Hi, I'm done.
Sobrang fulfilling nito kasi syempre parang year-ender din natin to, no? Parang year-ender din. And it's really nice to end the year with a explosive performance. So salamat sa lahat ng sumuporta and abangan nyo next year ang mga ilalabas namin. Malupit yan.
Thank you, CCP.
Thank you, CCP. Bye-bye.
I don't want it to end. Can this just go on forever? This was just absolutely amazing. And yeah, when you have an intention like that, when you've been slogging away and working the entire year and you're still going, despite not having many days of sleep, as Josh said, when you can still give performances like this live in one take, then you deserve to be on top of this world. And that's exactly where they are going to be. This was amazing. I mean, Rafa and JP did a great job in that song. It sounded like a different song. Like, it definitely sounded like a cover, like done afterwards, not back in 2017. It's just really interesting. And I'm grateful that they were there to kind of lay the foundations of what the song was. But then you see how it was picked up by 5 people that just belonged together and what it then became, and that this was 2021 and I discovered it in January 2023, and the impact that it had on me, that today in October 2023 I can safely say that I am obsessed, I am possessed by SB19, and there is no end for my love for them. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm the official spokesperson and I want everybody, I need everybody to love them. This is an incredibly important set of performances that happened. A particular performance from this converted me into being an 18. Let's be honest. I was an 18 when I saw that performance. I hope that you had fun watching this with me. I can't believe it's taken me so long to get here, and it's so nice, as always, even though Stell didn't want to talk to us, really, that he did throw in a little bit of comedy, what he always does. I mean, how is this different from what we're watching in the vlogs? New York, Los Angeles, how is this different? They've not changed at all. They are still the hardest workers in the room. Still so down to earth, got their feet firmly on the ground. I love them with my entire being. I hope that you had fun watching this with me. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.